Oh, E.
Vitamin E, it's also one of the fat soluble vitamins. So the same rules apply. When the lipids are being absorbed properly, when the lipids are being absorbed so vitamin E is being absorbed. So it is also widely distributed in nature and in plant kingdom and in oils. In plant kingdom and in oils, it's also widely distributed. Widely distributed. Vitamin E, there are about 8 types. These are called as tocols. Tocols or tocopherols. So there are 8 types. You've got methyl groups, hydroxyl groups, and then you've got a little bit of terpenes, isoprene units, into 3 to 5 isoprene units. These are called as isoprene units, while the tocols are alpha, beta, gamma, delta, eta, zeta, whatever. Okay. Now these contain 5, 7, 8 trimethyl. Trimethyl, yeah. So if you count it from here, the counting is somewhat different. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is trimethyl. These are methyl groups. Similarly, you've got beta is say 7, 8, and gamma is say 5, 8, and then it is 5, 7, and etc. does not matter. So these are the tocols. This is ring number 1, and this is ring number 2. Now vitamin E, what is the importance? It acts as an antioxidant. This is important. Antioxidant. Vitamin E is antioxidant at high partial pressures of oxygen. At where the PO2 levels are very high. This is called at high partial pressures of oxygen. At high partial pressures of oxygen. Now understand, oxygen burns. Oxygen is damaging to the tissues. How? All the tissues, all the organs are made up of cells. And all the cells are made up of cell membranes. And all the cell membranes are made up of phospholipids. So this is, if we take it as glycerol, this is glycerol. To this is attached fatty acids. Monoacylglycerol. Yes. This is called diacylglycerol.
पानी गरम पानी
नहीं यार, normal. And then you've got phosphate group and a nitrogenous base. So these are fatty acids. This is the fatty acid at carbon number 1. This one is attached at carbon number 2. Now this one over here, this is an unsaturated fatty acid. This one is called PUFA, polyunsaturated fatty acid, at carbon number 2 of phospholipid of cell membrane. You know that we live in aerobic atmosphere. About 2 billion years ago, the life was anaerobic because there was no oxygen in the atmosphere. Then with the emergence due to evolution of cyanobacteria, the cyanobacteria 2 billion years ago, 2 billion years ago, the presence of cyanobacteria acted upon water and split it into oxygen and hydrogen. Now this oxygen is dangerous, it is oxidizing. So oxidizing, that is, it is burning. So it oxidized all the other species except those which adapted to living. So this oxidizing agent, oxygen, is damaging. Why? Because this oxidizing agents, this oxygen produces oxidizing radicals, produces oxidizing agents, which are nascent oxygen, OH, hydroxyl group, O3, superoxide, H2O2, hydrogen peroxide. So these are three. One is nascent oxygen, the other one is a hydroxyl group, the other one is superoxide, the other one is hydrogen peroxide. So these are four oxidizing agents. Oxidizing agents. I'll write them again. One is nascent oxygen. Nascent oxygen, this is nascent oxygen. The other one is hydroxyl ion. Hydroxyl. It is OH. The third one is superoxide. The other one is H2, hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide. So all these four are oxidizing agents, and they are produced in the body during metabolism. And body has to take care of these oxidizing agents. Vitamin E is the front runner in defending the body against these oxidizing agents. Now what these oxidizing agents do? You know that every organ is made up of cells, and all the cells are made up of cell membranes. Cell membrane. And in every cell membrane there are phospholipids. Phospholipids. And in all phospholipids you have got an unsaturated fatty acid. Unsaturated fatty acid at carbon number 2. So this is unsaturated fatty acid at carbon number 2. This one. This is where the oxidizing radicals, they attack. They attack here. Oxidizing agents, they attack over here, and they damage the phospholipid. So once the phospholipid is damaged, then the cell membrane is damaged, then the organ is damaged, leading to disease, death, destruction, which manifests in different ways. This is breakdown pigment appearing in the cells, and this is also the basis of aging, leading to death and carcinogenic changes, etc., etc. So that is why you need to protect with oxidizing agents. Oxidizing agents. Now there are a couple of oxidizing agents. The oxidizing agents are oxidizing agents, they are vitamins. Then you have got superoxide, you have got enzymes superoxide,